Hello guys, welcome back. In this section we are going to discuss about switch statements. Okay, so firstly open a new file and then what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about switch statements. Okay, so what is a switch statement and what is the syntax of switch statement? Okay, syntax. And what is the syntax? Syntax is nothing but switch, and inside which we need to write an expression or condition, we can say, and we need to write case statements, case, some expression, and inside which we need to write statements, and then we need to write a break and another case. This will repeat. Okay, and this will repeat again and again, and at last we'll have a default method. Okay, we no need to write default method, a break statement, and here is default. Okay, so let us start our coding. So what we need to write now, we have to include a library file, hash include stdio.h and int main, and in main, inside main function we need to write first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna initialize a condition. Okay, what I'm going to initialize is int I equals 2. Okay, this is an initialization statement, and I will write a switch statement here, switch of, I need to write an expression. Okay, I'll write a I here. Okay, so switch of I, and inside switch statements I'll write, so I'll make it in middle. Okay, inside switch statement what I need to write, I need to write a case, suppose 1, case 1. For case 1 I'm going to print, what I'm going to print, I'm going to print this is case 1. Okay, and now I'll write a break statement here, and next I wanna write case 2, the same thing again, this will be repeated again. I'll copy this and I'll paste it twice. I'm gonna paste it twice. So this is case 2, this is case 3, and I'm going to write a default at the end. Okay, default printf, this is a default statement. Okay, so this is case 2 and this is case 3. Cool. So I have initialized and I have written the switch statement according to which I have explained in the syntax, the same thing, the switch statement, the case statement, and the break statement. Yeah, that's it. Switch, case and break, case and break, case and break, and last default. Default is optional. It's not a rule to give default, but it's optional. It's better to give default. So what happens now, as it initialized to 2, switch of I, so I value is 2, so it will search for the case 2. Here is the case 2 and it will print this is case 2. That's it. I'm going to save it as switch. It will just switch to the statement we need to execute. See, this is the case 2, and I'm going to write the new lines so that I can explain you what's going on here. Okay, so what will happen is why we are writing a break statement here. If we what happens if we do not write a break statement? Let me comment it. Okay, can you expect what will happen if I try to execute? I'll give a hint. There will be no compilation errors. Yeah, some of you may get it. There will be no break. That means it will go to a switch I. So switch of 2. It will go to 2. It will print this. And since there is no break here, it will again print this. And we will find break and it will stop here. Okay. So it will print this is case 2 and also this is case 3 both. See? Yeah, this is case 2, this is case 3. Now, what happens if I remove this break also? If I remove this break, what happens? Yes, you are right. This is case 2, this is case 3 and this is a default statement. These 3 will be printed. See, these 3 will be printed. So, another question guys. Should we keep these cases in order like case 1, case 2, case 3 default? What happens if we give case 3 first? Okay. And then case 2 and then case 1? What happens? And what happens if we remove default? As I already told you, there is no issues if we remove default. Let me remove default and let me remove the break statement. So what will happen now? Can we expect? This is case 1, right? So here is 1. This is case 3. So this is 3. So what will happen now? There will not be any syntax errors. Yeah, you are right. This is case 2 and this is case 1 will be printed. See, this is case 2, this is case 1. Cool. So again, I'm going back. I'm removing this commenting, and if I execute now, this is case 2 will be printed. Okay, so I'm going to write the default case again. Default printf. This is default statement. Okay. So this is default statement. All are breaks. So I'm gonna initialize it to 5. Okay. So the condition is 5. It will come here 3, no wrong, 2, no wrong, 2, 1 wrong. So since there is no 5, case 5 here, it will print the default value. This is the use of default. This is default statement. Okay, since there is no case that belonged to the value of 5, it will directly print default value. So that is why this is very important to write a default value. What if I remove this default value? See, now I'll compile. See, no output, because there is no such case which I would be true. If there is a default statement, then the I would print as default statement. So this is basically the use of switch statement. What we have learned in this lecture? See, we have learned about switch statements, and we have learned why we use this break statement inside a case statement, and we also came to know that it may not be in order. We can keep it in any order we want. Okay, we can keep it in descending order, ascending order, or a random order if our wish to keep it in any way. And also we have learned why we are writing a default value and what happens if we do not write a default value. So this is the lecture which you got clarity about switch statements. Okay guys, that's all about this lecture. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.